Today we are going to discuss how we can use Mendeley for reference management in your scientific writing. So basically, when you are going to start with Mendeley, you have already installed Mendeley desktop applications. So before you start anything working on your paper, particularly to your reference management, you should switch on Mendeley. And you see, for me, it is already given like log in automatically, so it is logging in with my email id and password. For you also, you have to log in. Maybe you can log in every time, or maybe you keep it logged in the system, so whenever you switch it on, it will be logged in into your account. So this is the very first thing. This is Mendeley desktop is actually a local app that is installed in your computer. Now there are two things you need to know before you are going to start uh, using Mendeley. For me, you can see there is a lots of reference I have already used over the years. They have accumulated. For the first time user, it will be really empty. Now, when you are going to use this app for your reference management, two things you need to check. First one is that you should go to Tool. You should have installed web importer and installed MS Word plugin. For me, I have already installed MS Word plugin because I am already using. So for me, it is uninstall MS Word plugin. Install web importer we have already done, but you can also do it once again. So install web importer, what they will do, install MS Word plugin, what they will do, I will show you in a Word file. Let's see. For example, this is one Word file. I'm showing where we will work on this reference management part. You see, I will just going to show you what is there when I switch on this reference manager, particularly this tool, install MSWord plugin. It is showing now uninstall because it is already installed in my system. Now see, in this case, in your Microsoft Word, you will have one tab for reference, and here once you install Mendeley, these toolbars will come over, which will have insert citation, undo, refresh, export, insert bibliography, open Mendeley. Those things are there. So when you are planning to work on your manuscript, you are going to add some reference or delete some reference, modify something, then you must also switch on the Mendeley desktop also. So that means both the things should be there side by side. Okay, now reference management, when you are discussing with Mendeley, you need to understand there are two components. One is online version, another is offline. So your desktop app is offline, which is actually inside your computer. The reference is there in the app. Another version is there in online. Let's see what is there in the online part, how to put the reference, all those things we will discuss. So Word plugin we have already shown in this, right? Word plugin is installed successfully, it is there, so we can use it for Mendeley. And second thing we told about web importer. What will happens when you install web importer? It will come over. For example, I am using Google Chrome browser. For me, one extension will come, like you see, web importer. So when you do this from Mendeley app, you will also be directed to have this web importer extension. You can install it. So these two things are there for Mendeley before you are going to start. Now we will work how Mendeley is working, how you are going to do, write a manuscript. For example, this I have taken from one manuscript which is already published somewhere else, and I'll show you there are many references. For example, reference 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that, and it is continuing. And what are the references? For example, these are the references. So if I say I'm going to start the manuscript, probably I will not have a reference list definitely, but we will go and search some manuscript and we'll try to put the reference in this position, like that. I have highlighted here 1, 2, 3, 4 because these are simply a number 1, 2, just to tag where I want to put a reference. For example, this position I want to put this reference, this particular paper, and this particular paper I want to put. Okay, similarly I know, for example, 3 I want to put that paper, this paper I want to put in the position 3. So just to tag it, I have given this 1, 2, 3, 4, but probably you will not have this 1, 2, 3, 4 finally in your manuscript. Okay, so I am having some 10 paper I want to 10 or 12 paper I want to put in the manuscript through Mendeley. Okay, so if your manuscript is very short and you have already arranged this way 1 2 3 4 7 10, then probably you will not need use of Mendeley. But if it is a big one and you want to change the style, you want to delete something, Mendeley will be very good. Now let's see how the Mendeley works. The first thing is that you have to load those references in Mendeley. That means it should be available in your reference list. It is of course not there, you can even search it. Now there are three different way you can put the reference in Mendeley. The first thing is the simple one I will show is that in Mendeley app itself we are having a literature search button. Okay, let's see how we are going to put these things in my Mendeley. So for example, this paper I want to put it in my Mendeley desktop app. So I'm just taking the title, going to Mendeley app, I'm going to search it. Let's see if it is coming. Probably you see, is it matching or not? It is 1987 246 to 250 page number. Probably this is the paper, polymer synthesis microorganism technology. Of course page number, all those things are not there, but you have a DOI. If DOI is correct, if I click DOI, it will take up those page number, all those things also. You see it has taken, and probably it is correct. So if this things is correct, if you are sure, then you can save the reference. So this reference is now stored in your desktop app. You can see I just put this reference now. You see it came into all my library, all my reference. This paper also came. So this is the one way, that is you are going through literature search. Okay, the second option is that, for example, for second paper I will do the other option. For example, this paper also I want to put into my library. I have to put all those papers into my library for the first time. So for example, second, this one, production of this, I want to put into my library. So the second option is that I will use the Chrome browser to put it. That means I will use the importer app. So better I will search the paper. Let's see how we are landing into the paper. So for example, this is the paper, production of 3-butyric acid. We can go to the paper itself, we can go to for example, this recombinant, so probably Science Direct I am going to get, so I am going there directly, of course. So this is the paper, probably you are looking it, right? Maybe no, sorry, this is a different paper. So our paper probably is this one, yes, 1995. Okay, so I landed into this paper page, web page, maybe the journal web page or the hosting site like PubMed. We are there now. Here paper information is there, right? Paper name, author, all those things are there. So what we'll do, if I switch on it, Mendeley web importer, it will log in, because I have already logged in. Probably it will not ask me for ID and password, the Mendeley ID password what we created. It will log in. Probably you see it has logged in, it identified myself, and it will try to capture these information. Maybe in this paper there are many other citations also there, so you should be very careful when you are importing. You see the first thing will do the correct choice. Production of only this one, probably this is our paper which we want to put it into our Mendeley, and add PDF if available, you should uncheck it, because I don't want to put the PDF itself into my library, not required. So simply the reference part, so I am adding it. So when I am adding, this reference is being stored in web, my account. This reference is not there here, it is not there. This is because this is a local. So what we have to do, we have to sync. I can do after addition of each paper I can sync, or maybe I will do a batch of paper, probably then we can sync. It is your choice. For example, I am syncing after adding one paper, so I added one, right? It should come. So from web to your local desktop, and you see it came, and it is coming under needs review, because I just added the paper. It will show me, and I have to just verify the things are correct or not. You can see this is the paper, it is going 1987 volume page number. If you know you are correct, and if you want to be very sure, you can again click the DOI. So DOI will update the fields if there is anything wrong. It is correct, and this is a journal article. Okay, so if there is anything mismatch, you can just rectify it, that's all. So once you are satisfied that it is all correct, then you will say details are correct. Okay, that came into my library. So from web importer, anything comes in, it will come into need review. You just verify and update. So two paper till now we have added into our manuscript, I mean to say our Mendeley. Now for example, third paper I will show you. We can do again. For example, I will not do, I will go for literature search, because literature search is more easy. It is directly adding into my local app, so syncing is not required. So searching probably 2007, is it matching with the paper? Yes, 1 to 12 2007, probably this. If you are not sure if it has taken the DOI, okay, so yeah, it is correct. So I can save the reference directly. So three paper I have added. Now for example, fourth one again I want to go through the web importer, because these are the two options. Of course another option is there, I will show you little later. Probably this is the paper, if I assume correctly. No, 2011, right? I think he is correct. So this is the paper, I want to capture it again. So I will go to web importer, it is already logged in. It will take up this paper, polyhydroxyalkyl source of polymer and biofluid. So this is the paper, right? You must be very careful what you are going to add. You just check it. So this paper is correct one, I want to add it. I don't want to add PDF, so I'm just adding. So this paper is added. So for example, this paper is added. I will also add the fifth paper, for example this one, through this same mode. Just search the paper, land to the page where you are looking for, web page. Composite polymer. Oh, this is a book. Okay, so for example, this is the book. Came over here. If you know specific chapter, you can go to this chapter, or if you have not specified any particular chapter, then you also try to have the book to be taken up. Yes, it is taken. Composite polymer, Evarutkin composite polymer material 2008 added. So few article or book I have already added, right? So what we will do next, I will sync. So it will come under review, because I have added two material. It is syncing. You see, so this is one, I find it is all okay, so I'll say details are correct. And this is a book, you see it is highlighting correctly, book. Page number, if you want to add something, if you know what is the city, you can add it here. If you want publisher, DOI, all those informations, if you want to add up, you can always do. So I think details are correct, so I'm just closing. So 5 or 6 reference I have already added. You can continue to add further. And the third one method I will tell you, which is actually called manual addition. For example, I want to add this one manually. Okay, let's see what is called manual addition. You don't need any internet for adding manually. So for example, this paper I want to add. Okay, just copying this information. Let's see the manual addition. Here another option is that is the third way of adding any manuscript is add entry manually. So here you have to choose what kind of article is journal, title. So for example, I know the title now, I'll paste the title. So here actually one by one, each field you have to fill up. It is a journal article, so no issue. Journal name is bioprocess engineering, so I'll put journal name. The authors I know, J. Choi and Y.S. Lee, so I know that Choi is the surname and Lee is also a surname. I have to put the author, but for author edition I should be very careful. Something extra terminology is coming and should be deleted. You see, last name comma first name. So if I don't want to have a put last name first name separate, I'll just make a enter. So it will automatically take Lee sy. If it is not taking, you can do it manually. Choi comma j Lee comma sy. So each author will be in a separate line. Okay. Then next thing is, for example, volume 17 number 6. I will add up volume 17 number issue 6. Anything else? Yes. 1997 is the year. 335 to 342 is number 335 to 342, and year is 1997. So 1997 is the year. If you have the DOI, all those things, if you know, you please add it and we can save. Okay, so this entry is manually added, so you need not worry on that. It will be added. You see, it is added and it is manual, so it will not need any cross check. And the last one option I will show you, which is the similar one. For example, this paper I want to add, this paper I want to add, seventh paper I want to add. This is another tricky way. What we'll do, it is more easy actually. For example, this paper, optimization of, okay, optimization of this paper I want to add. I can use this Mendeley importer. The other option is that in the site article you will have DOI. That is a very easy way to add any paper. I am taking the number part only, DOI. And what I am going to do, I am going to add it through this manual addition, add entry manually. I will not fill anything, I will only fill the DOI and I will search it. So what will happen, all the information related to the paper will be taken up, and I'll just simply say it is more easy manual addition approach. So all this way we have learned how to enrich your library. So I have all the added some 7 paper here. Now I have to put those paper into our manuscript. Let's see. So for example, up to 7 only I am doing. I can do further, but for example I'm just skipping it, not adding. So all the 7 paper I need to put in proper position. So what is this paper? Polymer synthesis. Okay, by Byram. First author is Byram. So what we'll have to do, I'll go here. This 1, 2 is fine. It is only for indication. I can delete it. It is no more required. 1 and 2 I will add it here. I know. So first I want to put is insert citation. So first is BYROM. Got it. Okay. So I searched by author, I found. If your list is very big, you may not find. So Byram is fine. I added. If I know what is the second author, I don't know. So just keeping it off. So first is added. I want to add the second one also. Second one is, for example, 2072. I can search by different way. I can search by author. I can search by paper title, page number. If it is unique, 207 to 215 probably. I'll search by page number if it is matching. And what is the author? Production of polyhydroxybutyric acid. Page number 207 to 215. Let's see. I want to add it again. So if I want to add it combinedly, then I can click it itself. Then if I click the old reference, it will say edit, means add. So for example, 207 to 215. There are 2 paper. For me, actually this paper is correct. This is my old other reference. So this is correct. So 2 paper I added, 1 and 2. They'll come as 1 and 2. Similarly, for example, I want to add the third one. Okay, third one I'm just deleting it now. So what is the third paper is, for example, I know I'll copy it better to search, more easy to some extent copy. So paper 3 I'll put it here. Where I'll put? Maybe here, right? I want to put it here, paper 3. So insert citation, I'll try to search that. I'll got it. So this is my paper 3. Then for example, paper number 4 is 768 to 774, 768 to 774, 768 to 774. I got it uniquely, so no issue. Fourth paper I add. you see, I just replace the number. It is becoming red because it was replaced. Then fifth one I want to replace. You can delete it also and put a replacement as you want. So fifth paper is, for example, this one. I want to copy. Fifth paper I want to put it here. Maybe here I want to put the fifth paper. So insert citation, you try to paste it, search, maybe somewhere spelling mistake or I have not added. Let's see again. I'll just cancel it. Fifth paper have we added? Yes. Structure, maybe the spelling maybe not correct. We'll just check it. Or the author also we can search. I know author was very correctly spelled. So maybe here I want to put, I'll to search with author. We got it. So with author we got this fifth one. For example, here I want to put 1 and 6 together, whatever way you want to put. Sixth one is just copy a little bit part of sixth, and 1 is Byram. Okay, I remember. So for example, here 1 and 6th I want to put. So first I'm putting this one. The second one is Byram. Okay, both the author is taken, connected 1 and 6th. For example, up to this only we are doing. Okay, just deleting the rest of the part. So that means in my text I have already updated all the reference things. Now this is a manual list, right? I don't need it further. I can simply delete it because it was required to just put the things in a order. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 reference, but I don't have a reference list, but my referencing inside text is over. So reference list is very easy. Once you have completed, you just put insert a bibliography. If I press it, all the reference in the document will be listed. You see, all the 6 document came in a reference style, whatever is by default. For example, I have used, my default style is applied sciences. You can change the style to any other which is already used. For example, I want to use analyst journal. Simply click it. That's all. It will change. You see, style is changing. If I want to use bioprocess biosystem engineering, you can see it is coming in 1 2 in text. IEEE, you can see their box style for the reference list, and many more. For example, nature, you can go, you see superscript 1 2 is coming, or water, air and soil pollution. Now the reference is coming as ETAL. You see, Bram this one, Gao 2011, Bram this one. So that means by ETAL way it will automatically do. You need not worry. So this is the first thing. Now for example, you want to look for another journal which is not there in the list. So in that case there are 2 options. For example, how to do a new list, right? So there is option more style. More style will open up citation style, which is already installed in my computer. If you want to get something new one, for example, 3 biotech. I got it, 3 biotech. This style I want to install. So 3 biotech is coming. I will install it. It is showing install, right? Yes. Use this style. So first time it has not taken, but now it will take. Now I will go again, more style, and now 3 biotech will be in install part. You see, 3 biotech will be there. Yes, install. Use this style. Done. It will be now changed. You see, now style is 3 biotech, and this is the 3 biotech referencing system. So if some reference style is not there, you can go click it, go to more style. If it is already installed, it is very easy. It is very easily changed. For example, I am going to environmental toxicology and chemistry. I want to use this style. Done. It will be changed immediately. But if it is not already installed, then you go and get more style, whatever style you want to use. For example, waste management. Okay, Journal of Air and Waste Management Association, Journal of Material Cycle Waste Management. simply waste management. I want to use this, so I'm going to get the style. So very quickly it is installed. Use this style. First time it will not work, it will probably not change, but now when I will go, it will be there in my installed waste management. It is there. So now I will use this style, it will be done immediately. Okay, so this is the way reference will be done. Now for example, I want to delete one reference. For example, I want to change the style first. Maybe for example, I want to remove these three. I don't want to use this, no issue. So I can delete this reference, for example. Nothing to worry, your list will be updated. Just refresh. You see 5, and the number will be automatically 1, 2, this will become 3, this will become 4, this will become 5. So this reference arrangement, all these things will be done automatically, you need not worry. Or if for example this part of the text you want to put it below that, for example I'm just taking this part and putting below that. That means this 3 should not be 3, right? It will be something new, a new style will be changed, it will become 5 probably. So just refresh. You see, they have rearranged the way the citation should be present in your manuscript. So this is the very simple way. If you have gone through, if you have noted down how to deal with this scenario, it will be effective one to learn how to add your references. Something new and some additional tools may be required for you. Sometime it may happen that the journal is not available in the list even if you search, but don't worry, that we'll discuss in a next video.